What's up, guys? Today we are back with another tier list, accessories tier list to be in fact. And again, as I keep on saying every single time, you guys are blowing up the tier list, like it's going crazy. And another thing, I want to give you guys an opportunity. I'm going to be pinning a comment in the description, and if that comment, which is most likely going to be my own, if that comment gets over 20 likes, I'll post a second video later today, which will be the mounts tier list. But let's get on with that. As you all know, I always go back to the previous tier list, and for you new guys, every single time I make a new tier list, I go back to the tier list I made previously, which yesterday's tier list was game passes. So I moved the pre-order up because we actually now know what that is. The next update is going to be tournaments, which is going to be a PvP, I'm thinking 1v1 style tournaments that you can do, and I'm guessing voting is going to be either voting for the map or voting for like certain specifications, like let's say only abilities or no abilities, or like only devil fruits. Like it'll be something along those lines. I also moved up chakra healing just a little bit more, which was right here where fruit tracker is. I moved it up once just because it's not as bad. I still own it. I don't like it compared to just everything else because it doesn't heal you that quickly, but it's not terrible. I'd also like to point out that I got all of my information on the Trello that I've created with some other people. It's a very useful Trello. I'll be posting a link of it in the description, as well as you can also find it in the questions tab on the Anime Fighting Simulator X Discord. It's pinned, and you can find it there. Alright, but let's get on with the tier list. First is the Slayer's Mask, which does 10% extra damage to all swords attacks. It's not good. I don't like this one. I think it's one of the worst accessories. For now, I'll put it in D tier. It might change though. After that, Kyuubi Hood. This is probably the best one. 15% universal extra damage, which is all types of damage, sword, strength, and chakra. And it also gives you healing. I think it's 5% every 5 seconds. This is an easy S tier. Next up is Scout Undercut. I only like this because it's good for just AFK grinding, because it gives you a 10% cooldown reduction on all of your abilities. But that's the only thing it does. It doesn't increase damage. It's only good for AFK grinding, which you're not doing all the time, obviously. You're only doing it either at nights or just every like other day, or just however often you want to do it. So I'll put this at a B tier. Next, we have Dark Swordsman Cape. This is pretty bad. It's almost better than the Slayer Mask because it's the same exact thing, 10% increased sword damage, but it also adds 2.5% critical strike chance. The reason why I put this worse is because it costs 100 Robux, so that's going to be behind that. Next is the Nibi Hood. It's almost the opposite version of the Kyuubi Hood, but instead it's 5% less universal damage, but 3% extra passive heal. It's good, but not as good as the Kyuubi Hood, so we're going to put this at an A tier. After that, we're going to have the Tail. The Tail is just 10% extra max HP. Not too great, not terrible. So I'll put this at a C tier. After that, we have the Fin from Arlong. Also, the Tail is from Monkey. The Fin from Arlong, which is 10% increased strength attacks and 10% of swim speed. Obviously, if you use a devil fruit, swim speed literally won't matter. You'll still be taking damage and drowning. But the 10% strength attacks is not terrible, as strength attacks are not, really bad, because Ape uses them and some of One Tail's abilities use them. So I'll put this at a C tier, above Tail. Next up is Freezy's Helmet, which is only a 5% damage reduction. Me personally, I'd rather be doing more damage than be reducing only 5% damage. So this is going to be low D tier. Next up, we have the Scout Cape. It's almost like the Slayer's Mask, but it's better. It does 10% extra sword attacks, but also gives you 10% extra max HP. So it's Tail and the Slayer Mask combined. So I'll be putting this above tail, but still behind fin. Next up, we have the gourd, which is 10% increase of all chakra attacks, which right now is easily the best type of attacks. They just do way more damage than any other. So this is going to be a low B tier. After that, we have the headband, which is 15% more damage to all chakra attacks, which is basically the gourd and scout, or not the scout and the guard, just the gourd, but better. So this is going to be obviously above the gourd. Honestly, I'll put it above the scout undercut. In my opinion, it's better than that. Next, the overhaul mask, which is the newest accessory. It gives you 15% strength attacks and 15% chakra attacks. In my opinion, this is probably the best accessory that is free. That's obviously my personal opinion. After that, we have leg weights. It's an easy S tier, just because it's the only thing that helps you with your speed multiplier, since right now, as of update 1, before update 2, the max multiplier you can get with speed from like a training zone is 50 times. Leg weights helps you with that and helps you train a lot faster. So that's why I put it in S tier. Next up, after that, we have the Demon Lord Wings, which is just a 20% chance to steal HP from enemies. Me personally, I don't know exactly how much it heals you. I don't know if it's based off how much damage you do. If it is based off how much damage you do, this is definitely an A tier. Just because I don't know very well, I'll put it at a high C tier. Actually, no, low B tier. I'll put it at. And then after that, the final ability or accessory, I don't know why I'm saying ability, don't mind that. The final accessory is Iron Crown, which 10% extra HP for 100 Robux. That is terrible. There's accessories that are free that give you that much, and that's the only reason why it's at D tier. If it was free, it would be maybe above the freezing helmet, but since it costs Robux and it literally is the same or even worse than other accessories that are free, it's definitely going to be the lowest in D tier. Alright, that is it, everyone. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys have been absolutely just blowing up my channel. I can't thank you guys enough. We already hit 250 subs. I've gotten 200 extra subs in the past 3 to 4 days, which is insane. I didn't think it would be growing that quickly. We're soon. We're gonna be soon hitting 500 subs. Obviously, maybe in the next week, and eventually 1,000 subs. Which 1,000 subs, I'll be doing something to show appreciation to you guys. But that is everything. If you guys enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. If you want to check the Trello out, it will be the link in my description, as well as the tier list. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.